How's it going, everybody? Just had a great weekend. Um, so glad finally had a noon game. Get this shit out of the way so I can just enjoy the rest of the Sunday. Um, this will be quick. Really, not too much to say here. This was a convincing team victory. This isn't one of those a win is a win scenarios. This is a win that is worth being proud of. This is a win that's worth being happy for. Okay, you're not going to see many people saying, "Oh, well, it's a win." A win is a win this week. Because we really didn't fuck up that many times this week. We really didn't fuck up that many times today. The defense looked fucky a few times. But for the most part, they were able to get pressure on Matthew Stafford. They look great today. I'm still gonna say this. I don't understand why it seems like we're reluctant to use Mozzie Smith, our number one pick in the draft. I don't really understand it at all. Really want to see him get more involved, especially next week if we want any chance in hell in stopping Philadelphia's tush push. Um, let's see, Deron Bland. God damn. I love Deron Bland so much. Deron Bland is starting to become a name that people are going to start buying jerseys for, and rightfully so, because Deron Bland, he's been beat a few times since he's been filling in that position since Trayvon Diggs' injury, but I mean, for the most part, Deron Bland has been Deron flavorful. Absolutely fucking love what he's been doing. 3 pick sixes so far this season, which is amazing. And the offense looked good. When we went in, yeah, Marquise Bell, absolutely. He had a good game last week, too. Marquise Bell, fucking love him. Uh, I I want him to be on the field instead of, yeah, Marquise Bell, that's his name, yeah. I want him to be on the field instead of Jaron Curse. Jaron Curse, as far as I'm concerned, your job just got took. Um, so I love Marquise Bell, love Deron Bland, love seeing what they've been doing. And the offense actually produced. They actually looked competent, even in the red zone today. On that first drive, on our first drive, the referees, they had to bail us out because we gave up 3 sacks on that first drive. Then there was illegal contact downfield. Didn't really understand that one all too much, but fuck it. Gave us an automatic first down, and then we got in the red zone, and then y'all probably saw my community posts. Get ready, Brandon Aubrey, because I already knew that we were gonna, you know, probably gonna have to kick the field goal because once we go in the red zone, all we go is fucking backwards. But first play in the red zone, Dak Prescott throws a beautiful fucking dot to Jake Ferguson, who made a equally beautiful one-handed touchdown. That was amazing to see. But then later on in the game, got in the red zone and Dak threw a boneheaded ass interception. Well, it it was a boneheaded read. The ball got tipped at the line of scrimmage, but even then, I didn't really. It was too much traffic to throw that ball, just in my opinion. Um, I'm already counting on it. I'm already counting on it. I started this stream a little later just because I wanted to see the end. I wanted to catch the bonus coverage of the Commanders game in the Eagles game. It looked like the Commanders had it, but they just couldn't hold on to it in the fourth quarter. But yeah, it seems like, dude, CeeDee Lamb was fucking incredible today. 2 touchdowns. He probably had well over 100 yards, maybe over 150 yards. He looked good today. Brandon Cooks, he looked good today. Kevontae Turpin, he looked dangerous. Sam Williams, he got a safety. And that's one of the things why this was such a good and convincing win too. We got a safety. Not only did we get a safety, but we also scored a touchdown after that safety. And I was like, yes, taking full advantage, taking absolute full advantage of the opportunities being given to us. That is how contenders play. Credit, it is the Rams, but this is the kind of performance that I want to see on a weekly basis from a team before I call them contenders. Okay, I understand even the best in the NFL, they play down to their competition at least sometimes, right? At least like once, maybe twice a season, it happens. It's the NFL. Sometimes the other team just wants the game more than you do. But I'm glad that didn't happen again today. That's happened several other fucking times today, playing down to our, this season, playing down to our competition. But this was a good, convincing victory. This wasn't just a fucking, oh, a win is a win type of games. This is a game where you knew who the better team was throughout the fucking game, and I love seeing that. Dude, what's your favorite team? I don't know. Beats the shit out of me. Beats beats the absolute shit out of me. I don't know who my favorite team is. So yeah, you might have seen my Trump body pillow on the other side of the I'm not conservative, I promise. It's a gag. Um, mine's the 49ers. Okay, fuck you. I'm glad you're here. However, fuck you. Good, convincing victory. Everybody looked good today. The pressure was consistent on Matthew Stafford. It's just we took advantage of all of the opportunities that we got today, and it was great to see. This is a win that I have no issue whatsoever celebrating and enjoying and letting it put a smile on my face throughout the week. That being said, it is still the Rams. Rams, they don't have any fucking nerve being in the playoff picture, in my opinion, for the NFC. Probably some identity problems. Just things like that. Matthew Stafford, as much as I like him, it is the back end of his career. Nicholas Morin, happy birthday. However, stop spamming. But happy birthday. Next Sunday is the biggest game Cowboys need. Man, I agree with you. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you. But at the same time, man, didn't we say this shit about the Niners? Like, wasn't that the game of the season that, the Cowboys had to take seriously, and that was their prove-it game of the season? You know what I'm saying? But 49ers, now they're starting to look fraudulent over the last, couple of weeks. It was a question all week as to whether Brock Purdy would even play today or not, and it looks like he's going to. From what I saw, he's active today versus the Bengals, so who knows? We'll see what happens. But, yeah, next week in Philly, I agree. Absolute huge game. Right now, they're on top of the NFC. We're going to see if we can knock them down a peg. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Eagles, I understand. Stars at night, big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. Fucking absolutely. Pin that right quick. What's up, Matt? It was a good, convincing win to feel great about. I absolutely love it. Next week, though, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what the fuck is gonna happen next week, though, because I can't. Nobody knows. I don't think McCarthy even knows, dude. Look, we could all be sitting here next week, this time next week. Well, not this time next week, but few hours next week. We're all gonna be sitting here listening to Mike McCarthy be like, "Oh, I don't know what happened. This was the best week of practice we ever had." I thought. I thought, fuck you, Cheryl. we, we could be listening to McCarthy next week talking about this is the best week of practice we've had all week. I don't know what happened. Listen to Dak Prescott, hearing his bullshit. He's probably having his heyday right now in front of the media. And also Dak Prescott had an amazing game today too. Don't want to take that away from him or play it down. Amazing game, 4 touchdowns, 1 dumb read, and he was slinging it too. He was slinging it. Give me a sec. Okay. Wait. Give me a sec. There you go. Okay. IDK and Nicholas Morin. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Anyway, Dak Prescott was slinging it too. He looked great. He looked phenomenal today. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to fucking sling the ball deep downfield. I was just talking with somebody the other day too about, the comparison of Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott, and I was saying, well, Jalen Hurts is not afraid to throw the ball downfield. Dak Prescott is, from what we've seen for the most part this season. All it's been, our offense has been revolved around just fucking 5, maybe 10-yard passes so that he doesn't fuck up. And so I was telling them, well, would you rather have a 75-yard pass that's intercepted? Not 75, but would you rather have a 30 to 50-yard pass that ends up being intercepted or a 5-yard pass that ends up getting intercepted? But today, Dak Prescott, he was throwing the ball like a fucking man, making nice, crisp, fucking 20 to 30-yard bombs for touchdowns today. And we were getting CeeDee Lamb involved. We were getting Brandon Cooks involved. And Michael Gallup, honestly, at this point, I want to see Tolbert in his position. I'm ready to see Michael Gallup. As much as I like Michael Gallup, I'm ready to see him move down the depth chart and see what Jalen Tolbert can do, even though it's next week. Next week is a huge game for us. Yeah, he got sacked. Oh my god. He got sacked like 3 fucking times in just the first drive. And then the refs saved us with that illegal contact penalty, and that led to 7 on the board. But Jesus Christ, we seriously need to start thinking about life after Tyron Smith, and I've been saying this for like 6 years now. We need more. We need more reliable players on our offensive line, because Tyron Smith is not going to cut it anymore for us, y'all. So we need to get a blindside blocker for the first pick in next year's draft for sure. Just my opinion. All I can say about next week is take the energy, take the confidence, and learn your lessons from this win, because it's a convincing win. It's not a perfect win. Doesn't need to be a perfect win, but there's still things that we could still clean up on, especially on defense, especially on the O-line. Clean up on those Monday. Get ready for Sunday, 3:30. at Philadelphia. We have a short week because we have to fly out there. Um, at least I believe it's in Lincoln Financial Field. Huge game. Um, but even just we don't know. We don't know what we're gonna get from this team next week. Um, we'll see what happens. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be watching the World Series between the Rangers and the Diamondbacks. Up until that game, but anyways, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what impressed y'all the most and what concerned y'all the most about this victory. It's good to have the Cowboys win without having half the fucking fan base, mainly Law Nation subscribers, saying, "Oh well, a win is a win." It's good to finally have a win without an asterisk on it, because we were dominant and we took control the whole goddamn game. And Micah Parsons was a force today too. I just almost everybody was goddamn perfect. Cheryl. I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy this week. Go Rangers. Go Cowboys. I'll see y'all next time. Enjoy Halloween and peace.